this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was.
Hey music makers, it's Ben here, and in this video I'll be showing you a simple way to play Harry Styles As It Was on guitar. And as a bonus, if you stick around till the end of the video, I've got a fun surprise for you. Now before we get started, I want to make sure you have a few basics covered. Firstly, you'll need access to an instrument. That's kind of important in an instrument tutorial video. And secondly, you should know how to tune your guitar and understand the names of the strings and how the frets are numbered. By the end of this video, you'll be able to play As It Was using a simple chord progression that repeats throughout the entire song. Now this tutorial is designed for beginner to intermediate musicians, so don't worry if you're not familiar with chord names or reading sheet music. Just make sure your instrument is tuned and ready to go, and we can get started. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what songs you'd like to see on this channel. As It Was is a great song to learn quickly because it uses a repeating chord pattern, what we might call a circular chord progression. And what that means is that you don't have to learn a new sequence of chords for each section of the song. We're just going to learn 4 chords and then repeat them throughout the entire song. Now for the purposes of this tutorial, to keep the chord shapes as simple as possible, I'm playing the song a whole step down from the original recording. If you want to play it in the same key as the original, you can grab this little device called a Capo, and I'll leave a link to one down in the description. You just put that on at the 2nd fret and you'll be in the same key as Harry. Let's start by outlining the 4 chords that are used in this song. Now again, for the sake of this tutorial, because it is meant for beginner musicians, I'm simplifying these chord shapes. There are lots of different ways to play these chords on guitar, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible so that you can quickly and easily grasp onto these chords. The first chord we're going to learn is a C major 7. Now here's a really easy way to play C major 7 with just 2 fingers. We're going to put our 3rd finger on the A string in the 3rd fret and our 2nd finger on the D string in the 2nd fret. We're not going to strum this low E. I'm kind of using the fleshy part of my 3rd finger to mute that string, and I'm just strumming the top 5 strings, letting those strings ring out. The C major 7 chord sounds like this. The next chord we're going to go to is an A minor 7, and again we're going to play this with just 2 fingers. So moving from the C major 7, what we do is just take the 3rd finger off, we're keeping that 2nd finger in place in the 2nd fret on the D string, and we're adding our 1st finger to the 1st fret on the B string. So 2nd finger, 2nd fret, D string, 1st finger, 1st fret, B string. And I'm just strumming the top 5 strings on this chord. The A minor 7 sounds like this. The next chord in this progression is a D chord. Again, I'm simplifying the D chord for this tutorial, so we're going to play it with just 2 fingers, using our 2nd finger in the 2nd fret on the G string and our 3rd finger in the 3rd fret on the B string. And I'm just strumming the top 4 strings here. Now you can let that high E string ring out, or you can use the fleshy part of your 3rd finger to mute it. The D chord sounds like this. And then the final chord in this progression is a G chord. And again, we're going to play a really simplified version of a G chord using just 2 fingers. We're going to put our 2nd finger in the 3rd fret on the low E string and our 3rd finger in the 3rd fret on the high E string. And we're going to let the strings in between ring out. Now don't worry if this A string here doesn't ring out. I'm using my 2nd finger to kind of mute that one a little bit, but we do want the other strings in the chord to ring out. The G chord sounds like this. At any point during this tutorial, feel free to pause the video and work on these chords. I'll be right here when you get back. All right, let's review the 4 chords for this song. The first chord is a C major 7, 3rd finger on the A string in the 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the D string in the 2nd fret, and we're strumming the top 5 strings. And then we're going to go to an A minor 7 by lifting our 3rd finger off and adding our 1st finger in the 1st fret on the B string keeping that second finger in place. Here's the A minor 7 chord. The next chord is a D, second finger on the G string in the 2nd fret, third finger on the B string in the 3rd fret. And the final chord is a G chord. Second finger on the low E string in the 3rd fret, third finger on the high E string, also in the 3rd fret. All right, let's try that in context with the track. Here we go.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was.
And that's it. That's how you play As It Was on guitar. Congratulations on making it to the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you stay updated on new content. And let me know down in the comments what song you'd like to see next on this channel. As a thank you for watching this entire tutorial, there's a link down in the description to download a chord chart for this song in the key we just learned. And keep watching to play along with the song right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. In this world, it's just us.